I really hate that I'm making this video so early. But today we're going to be rebuilding, or not even really rebuilding, just trying to build a team around Kawhi and James Harden on the Clippers to win an NBA championship. As you guys know, I am a James Harden fan. It's my favorite player ever. And then Kawhi is like a top 5 favorite player of mine ever. So the Clippers have been my team, and I don't even know what to say about Game 7. That shit was just embarrassing. That was terrible. I did say I had the Clippers winning it all. And yeah, it wasn't just because I'm a Harden fan. I really thought they could compete with teams. But we get knocked out by some fat Serbian dude. I don't know which loss hurts more, this or the Ravens losing to the Bills.
Flashback.
Holy shit, chat. Our season's dead ass on the line.
Roll, flip it.
Oh my God.
Got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands. Andrew.
He just dropped this? But yeah, that was a clip from the Twitch streams. We are going to be starting the Twitch streams back up soon, probably this week or next week. I haven't streamed in like 3-4 months. So if you want to pull up to the Twitch streams when they start again, I will leave my Twitch link down below in the bio, or not bio, the description. And yeah, go follow that. But here we go. The modern era NBA. It's time to try and win James Harden a championship. And we really just got one goal. It's to win James Harden and Kawhi a championship with the Clippers. And we don't have a lot of seasons to do it because I think James Harden is about to be 36, or he just turned 35 is one of them. And then Kawhi is like 32, 33 years old. Now, you guys always know how I say 2K is a dog shit game and a terrible company. So the start from today option has been broke for like 2 weeks now. When you try to hit start from today, all it says is under maintenance. I don't know how long it takes for them to just update a playoff roster. It's real simple, but 2K is going to be 2K. So I'm going to just sim through the 24-25 season real quick. We'll see who 2K predicts to win the finals, but the playoffs aren't going to be right. And then we'll just get into the rebuild over the offseason, because it's got to be a big offseason. We don't have too many offseasons left. And just one more thing before we start, I'm editing the progression and regression rate, because 2K kind of brings these players down a little too much, I feel like, when they hit certain ages. And our team's old, so we can't have James Harden be an 82 overall next season or whatever 2K brings him down to. So we're turning down the regression a little bit, turning up the progression a little bit, so the younger players might get better quicker too, like Wemby and players like that. That's really the only changes we're doing to sliders. All right, so these awards don't really count because this is the 24-25 resim, and this already happened in NBA history. But in the 24-25 resim, Victor Wembanyama wins the most valuable player, 24-12. His teammate also wins Rookie of the Year, so that was right. Castle winning Rookie of the Year. Russ wins 6th Man of the Year. That is not right. Victor Wembanyama, DPOY, which he should have won DPOY, but since he got hurt, the award got stolen from him. I feel like they should have gave it to Dyson Daniels over Mobley, but hey, that's just my opinion. Amen Thompson, Most Improved. Cam Thomas, Clutch Player of the Year, and the Knicks had the best record in the league. Tom Thibodeau winning Coach of the Year. I will still never forgive you for D-Rose. But the Clippers actually matched up against the Nuggets in the re-sim of the playoffs, I guess you could say. Now, I'm just going to make the Clippers lose because we obviously, have to try and win them a ring. So we're just going to knock them out. Just get the pain over early. I did not mean to do Clippers. I'm going to do Kings. And then I kind of want to knock the Spurs out just because it's not realistic. But this championship doesn't even matter. Let's just get to the offseason. I don't know what I'm doing. Knicks, Timberwolves, NBA Finals. T-Wolves take it in 7 games and Finals MVP. We could see a T-Wolves Knicks Finals. We really could. The Knicks are up 2-0. I still feel like the Celtics are going to pull some shit out and just come back, but I don't know. Celtics didn't even make the playoffs this year in this sim. They lost to the Brooklyn Nets in the playing game. Huh. Okay, but here we are, the 2025 offseason, and I'm pretty sure James Harden actually can become a free agent. LeBron retired. I'm going to override that because I think he's going to stay one more year, and I kind of just want to see him and Luka play one more season together. Batum is trying to retire. Batum, if you know, he was a big part of the Clippers playoff run this year. He has 0 years left on his contract. I kind of want to bring him back. I'm going to bring him back for one more year. Keep those knees ready for one more year. Pause. I didn't mean it like that. Patty Mills retiring from the Clippers as well. We'll let Patty Mills go. Patty Mills was getting active on the bench, though, for sure. Just hyping the team up. They had him in number 88, though? I don't even know if that's right. Number 88 is crazy. That's like a wide receiver number. Oh, Russ actually retired, too. Him and Chris Paul, they both get inducted to the Hall of Fame. OKC retires Russ's jersey number. Clippers retire Chris Paul's number, and then the Raptors retire Kyle Lowry's number. It's crazy to see guys like Russ, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry all at the end of their careers and on the verge of retiring soon. Our childhood of basketball is just going away slowly. I mean, Curry's going to be retired soon. Everyone's going to be out the league soon. It's going to just be Wemby and Shea's league soon. All All right, and the draft order is going to be Wizards, Pels, Wizards. They have 3 of the top 2 picks. Where are the Clippers at, though? That's what I'm interested in. The 27th pick in the first round. Do we have another first round pick, or do we give that one up to OKC? I think it was a pick swap in that SGA trade the Clippers are still trying to recover from. Yeah, we were supposed to have the 14th pick, Thunder via LAC, but we have the 27th. That's great. Okay, NBA draft time. I'm guessing, yeah, Cooper Flag goes number 1, Ace Bailey number 2. I don't really care about what other teams pick. We just care about winning the championship with the Clippers. So what do we need? It would help if I knew any of these players. I'm tempted to take this guy just because his name is LeBron. All right, so the Clips kind of need another backup big because once Zoo was coming out, we had Benjamin Simmons sometimes playing the backup center, and that is one of my first orders of business as the new Clippers GM. We are getting Ben Simmons as far away from LA as possible. Send him to New York, France, Greece, wherever, but we're just getting him out of LA. So I think I'm going to take a center. This guy right here, Joan Berger. He's 6'11" and he's from France, and we all know French big men are just elite. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and draft him. 6'11", 210 from France, Joan Berger. Number 50. We're going to have to change that number. You do not look comp wearing number 50. And we don't have a second round pick because I'm not getting a user pick option. Must have traded that one to the Thunder too. All right, so team player options. Harden actually ends up declining the player option. Batum accepts it though. But Harden, let me tell you something. You're not leaving LA. You're not going nowhere. All right, we kind of need some shooters because I don't know if you guys were watching the series, but Chris Dunn and Derrick Jones Jr., they damn near had Nuggets jerseys on. They missed every open shot they had. So we got to go ahead and sign some spot up shooters. I'm going to go ahead and try and grab Sadiq Bey. Not really a shooter, but I'm going to try and grab Blanton off free agency too, just because, you know, 6'8" backup point guard is not bad. Don't really have too much money to work with, so I'm kind of just working with what we got. I'm also going to try and sign Jay Crowder because, I mean, Jay Crowder's just always on the playoff team, it seems like. And he only wants a minimum, so we'll try and grab him just for a 1 year. And I don't know if it's just because I play my team and he's a demon in my team, but Cam Reddish, I feel like is one of those players that had crazy NBA potential. This has not lived up to it. So we're going to take a chance on Cam Reddish on like a 2-year, $5 million. We got one more offer left. I really didn't like how the Clips traded Mo Bamba in real life, so I'm going to go ahead and try and grab Mo Bamba back as well too. Crowder declines. Damn. He's always on a playoff team, so that's why I tried to get him. But Cam Reddish accepts, Harden accepts, Sadiq accepts, Blanton is joining the team, Bamba is joining the team, and Ben Simmons were renouncing those rights. $52.44 million a year. In what world does Ben Simmons think he's worth $52 million? Maybe back in 2016. All right, so the bad thing over the offseason is all those guys we thought we had, we didn't have enough money to sign all of them, so we only got Cam Reddish. Obviously, you know, we got James Harden too, but yeah, we didn't have enough money to go after all those free agents. But yeah, we got Cam Reddish at least. Derrick Jones Jr. is making $20 million over 2 years, and then Bogdan's making $16 million. I don't mind these guys, but we have the opportunity to get Naz Reid, and Naz Reid's a dog, so we're going to send them two for Naz Reid and Josh Minott. And the next thing, I think I might try and trade Norman Powell. He's on the last year of his deal. We're not going to have enough money to re-sign him to the contract that he deserves because Norman Powell has been hooping. I really like Norman, but I just feel like with Harden and Kawhi healthy, we really just don't need another scorer. We could always use another scorer, but I feel like we could probably trade him and find a good piece to fit this team a little better. And that piece is going to be DeAndre Hunter. Norman Powell and Trayton Flowers for DeAndre Hunter and Amani Bates. Amani Bates, hidden gem maybe, possibly. I mean, he's only on 1 year left of his deal, so I don't even know if we'll have enough to re-sign him. All right, and I might regret this, but say hello to the Clippers' new backup point guard, Lonzo Basketball. We are trading Drew Eubanks, Chris Dunn, and a second-round pick in the 2030 NBA draft. That's like a sophomore in high school for Lonzo Ball and EJ Liddell. Lonzo and Kawhi definitely could get injured, but we're going to take our chances. And Chris Dunn was one of our better on-ball defenders for the Clippers. Played good defense. He was playing good towards the end of the year. Don't get me wrong. Didn't play too great in the playoffs, though. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we just drafted that center, so he's going to be our backup center, that guy from France, the burger guy. So we're going to grab Lonzo Ball, who's a good on-ball defender, can hit his shots, facilitate, and we just need another kind of creator off the bench. So we're going to get Lonzo for these guys right here. And now let's look at the new improved starting lineup. So we're running kind of a big lineup. We got James Harden at the 1. DeAndre Hunter is going to be starting at the shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard, Naz Reid at the 4, and Zubac at the 5. Then we got Lonzo Basketball as our backup point guard. Jordan Miller as our backup 2. Cam Reddish backup 3. Batum backup 4. And then Jordan Berger as our backup 5. And then we got guys on the bench too. I'm going to spread out some minutes for them to play as well. Kobe Brown, Cam Christie, maybe even try and use Amani Bates, try and develop him a little bit. I don't know about EJ Liddell. I feel like he might just be a little undersized at 6'6" power forward, so might not really try and use him, but I'm liking this new Clippers lineup. I think we got a chance. Wemby wins another MVP. I mean, this should be his first one because he obviously isn't going to win it in real life this season. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. KPJ, Sixth Man of the Year. Would have liked to try and get him back. KPJ is a dog. I didn't really like how the Clippers traded him either. Wemby, DPOY, Jalen Tyson, Most Improved, Paolo, Clutch Player of the Year, and Jason Kidd of the Mavs, 60 and 22 Coach of the Year. So Clippers don't win any awards. Did anyone make any All-NBA teams? James Harden, All-NBA third team. He's playing up to a 93. 22.3 a game, 3.9 boards, 9.4 assists for Harden with 1.3 steals. So really good season from James. And we got the 3 seed in the Western Conference playoffs, and we are playing the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's go check how the team did on the year. Kawhi, 21 a game, 5 boards. Zubac, only 9.3 points per game and 9.7 boards. I was kind of hoping for him to be like 15 point per game scorer for us this season. Hunter, 12.4 a game, 1 steal a game. 6'8", 2 guards, pretty cheesy. Naz Reid with 15 a game for us. That was a good trade. Naz Reid shooting 40% from 3, 15 a game, and almost 7 boards at the power forward position. Lonzo, 10 and 4 for us off the bench. Kobe Brown, 0.2 points per game. He didn't really get too many minutes. Jordan Miller was the guy getting more minutes, average like 7 points per game. I might, over the playoffs, lean towards Kobe Brown a little more than Jordan Miller off the bench. Cam Reddish, 6.5 a game. Not really doing what we expect him to do. He's shooting 21% from 3. Come on, Cam. We're taking a chance on you, bro. Lock it in. Batum, 2.3 a game. He was just trying to retire. He's old, but he's still a 75 overall. So, I don't know. I kind of want to try and get him some more minutes. But yeah, we got the Dubs first round. Let's see if they still got Curry and Jimmy. They do still have Curry, Jimmy, and Dre, and they're starting Projensky and Moses Moody. Let's see if they still have Kuminga. They do still have Kuminga, even after Steve Kerr's been disrespecting them. They also got Bobby Portis off the bench now, too. They still got Gary Payton, Trace Jackson Davis. All right, that's a good team. And we are down 2-1 to them. Curry just dropped 29 on us in game 3. Jimmy, 17. Kawhi had 23. Harden with 22. All right, we got to lock in. We're down 2-1 to the Warriors. And it looks like we're going to tie the series up. I thought we were going to have to hop in and watch the final couple minutes because it was close for a while, but the Clippers just kind of pulled away. 26-15 fourth quarter run, and we get the dub 120-102. Harden with 26, 4, and 11. He shot 14 threes. He was just pulling that bitch. Kawhi 21, 4 and 6. Hunter 16. Lonzo 12. Jordan Miller 12. Naz Reid 10. All right, we tied the series up. That's all we need to do. Headed back home, but it looks like we're kind of getting blown out in game 5. Yeah, they just beat the shit out of us. We're down 3-2. We got to win 2 games in a row. Kawhi had 18. Harden 17 and 13. Curry had 33 on us, and we got to try and win 2 games in a row now on the Dubs, and this one's got to be at, I was going to call it Oracle, but at the Chase Center, and we all know how the Warriors are at home, so this is gonna be a tough game. We are up 2 though with a minute 22 left, so let's hop in. All right, we load into the game. Lonzo Ball is in for us at the 3 right now. I think they just threw to him on Curry. Lonzo goes up, tries to finish. He does not finish. How do you miss a layup on Curry? You're like 6'6", Lonzo. Curry 6'3", and you were wide open. All right, looks like Lonzo's at the 1. Curry just gets by him and scores. I was wrong though. Looks like Lonzo's at the 1. Harden's at the 2. Kawhi 3. Batum 4, Zoo 5. Kawhi blowing by number 9. Oh, that's Bobby Portis. I was like, who is that? That's Bobby Portis, and that's his 5th foul of the night. Draymond and Bobby Portis on the same team is kind of crazy. They will slap the shit out of you if you say anything wrong. I remember Bobby Portis single-handedly ended a man's career. Nikola Mirotic on the Chicago Bulls. After he broke his nose in practice, never heard from that guy again. But all right, Kawhi, just hit this free throw. Give us a 3-point lead. Just one stop. James Harden trying to guard Curry. James Harden pokes Curry. James going to the bucket and dunks it. I'm not going to say that's game because they do have Steph Curry, but that gives us a very good chance to win this game. Curry on Harden. Curry pulling up in Harden's face, and he knocks it down. That's a tough shot. All right, definitely not over after Curry just got a real quick bucket. Harden on Curry, one-on-one, throws to DeAndre Hunter. The ball's got to be in Kawhi or James' hands for the shot. DeAndre, what are we doing? All right, DeAndre. Never mind. Go crazy, DeAndre. Just one stop. Curry catches in the mid-range. Pump fakes on Harden. They're sending the double team. Jimmy's wide open for 3. Jimmy pulling the 3 ball, and he knocks it down. Damn. I thought he was going to miss that, and it was going to be over. They're getting the ball to Harden, though, for these free throws. One of the best free throw shooters of all time. We should be all right. Anyone else should see that? All right, Harden made the first free throw. Here's the second one. This is the big one. This is the ice the game. 4-point lead, 16 seconds. Just don't let Steph pull some shit. Don't let Steph pull some dumb shit. I'm fine with that. I live with that. Podensky missing the 3-pointer. I'd let him shoot a wide open one versus Curry getting any type of look. I would send a double at Curry. So we'll live with that. He missed. Harden to the line again. That should be it, and we should be going to a game 7 in LA. 123-119 dub. We are. Curry had 33. Harden had 34, 4 and 10. Kawhi 23, 7 and 4. Hunter was 16. Had a clutch mid-range pull-up. Lonzo had 16. That Lonzo pickup seems to be working well. Naz Reid only had 6 points. We need Naz Reid, I feel like, to score more. They've been moving Naz Reid more to to the backup now and playing him as backup center because our draft pick Jordan Berger is only a 74. And yeah, I don't know. They just haven't been playing him as much. Game 7 comes down to this. Oh my God. We're up 9 on Steph Curry in the game 7 with 40 seconds left. That should be it. From the official Los Angeles Clippers Twitter, we took care of business beating the Warriors 118-110. Harden with 31, 3 and 11. Kawhi with 23. Naz Reid, I just said we needed a bigger game from him, comes out and drops 22 in 22 minutes off the bench for us. Huge game from Naz. DeAndre Hunter 13, Lonzo 13. My boy Berger got a DMP. Damn, we gotta try and get Berger in a little bit. I mean, he had a decent playoff games when he's been playing, 11 and 4. I don't know why they're hating on Berger. We got Dallas in the second round, who had the second best record, I think. Yeah, the Spurs had the best record, and the Dallas Mavericks had the second best record in the NBA this year. Kyrie, Clay, Najee Marshall, AD, and Derek Lively. It's a good team. It's a really good team. I mean, this is gonna be a battle. We take game 1. Even though Kyrie dropped 34, Harden dropped 29, 6 and 6, Zoo had 22 and 8, and Kawhi had 18. Mavs come back and take game 2, game 3 as well, and game 4. We're down 3-1 to Dallas, and we're going outside. We're down 20 in game 5. The Los Angeles Clippers have been eliminated. At least we lost to the NBA champions, I guess. The Mavs go on and win it against the Cleveland Cavaliers, AD 21 and 10, Finals MVP, and Nico Harrison isn't looking so dumb now. Actually, he still is. You don't trade Luka, but at least they won a championship. Mavericks fans can finally sleep. LeBron finally retires at 41 years old. 21 a game from LeBron this final season. Putting up 21 a game at 40 is crazy. I'm just trying to see if any Clippers retired. Batum did retire. We're going to let Batum go off into the sunset at age 37. 18-year NBA career. Shout out Batum. Klay Thompson retires, so the Mavs kind of take a hit. Doesn't really look like the Clippers had anyone else retire, though. Just a bunch of free agents. LeBron gets his jersey retired with the Heat, the Cavs, and the Lakers. That's legendary. AJ Dabastana is the number 1 pick this year. I don't even know what pick we got, to be honest. We had a second round pick. That's it. That OKC trade, man, that really messed this Clippers future up. I don't know anybody in this draft class. They say Juan Hayward is a promising prospect at 6'7" and 20 years old at the small forward position. So welcome to the Clippers, Juan. All right, and over free agency, we went out and picked up DFS on a 1-year, $2 million deal. DFS getting disrespected, offering him a veteran minimum, I think it is, or just a minimum contract, and somehow he accepts. I feel like he was worth a little more than that. I mean, we got guys like Ben Simmons making 20 mil a year. And then we also picked up Terrence Shannon Jr. on a 1-year minimum deal. 78 overall, 26-year-old who's 6'6". Come in and play good defense off the bench. Sure, we'll take it. All right, Wemby, another MVP. Someone else has to win MVP. But look at the Coach of the Year. That's the only award I care about because that's the only award the Clippers won. Ty Lue, 58 and 24. We got this team to the 1 seed. I'm not gonna lie, I think we've been cooking at GM a little bit. James Harden on the All-NBA second team, 24.2 a game for James. He's just going up. I think us changing the regression slider definitely helped out because the older dudes aren't just falling off a cliff even if they have good seasons. Like how it usually is when they have good seasons, they'll still just go down. So what that kind of does is when they have a good season, they won't go down as much, which I like. Kawhi Leonard, All-NBA defensive first team. He's up to a 97 overall, 19.8 a game, 5 boards, just playing good D for us, scoring the ball. And we got the Golden State Warriors in the NBA playoffs. We are the 1 seed. The Warriors are the 8th seed. Curry's a 95. Jimmy might have retired or left the team. I don't know where he's at. He's not in the starting lineup though. He's down to an 84, so he's on the bench right now. Draymond is not on the team or on the bench, so it's definitely a little different of a Warriors team than we played in the first round. We are up 3-0 and we complete the 4-0 sweep on the Warriors. Curry at 19, we beat him 107-98. Harden with 31, 4 and 13. Kawhi 19, 11 and 7. And we're moving on to the second round to play the Houston Rockets. Harden's old team. We do not want to have to deal with Amen Thompson. They're playing Amen at the 4. I feel like they should be playing him at the point guard, to be honest. I feel like they should probably play him at the point guard than Jabari Smith at the 4. Actually, they don't even have Jabari Smith anymore. All right, though, let's lock in against the Rockets. Rockets take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. We do take game 4. We are up 3-1, but we do not close the series out. 3-2. Let's hop into the Simcast. We're able to close it out. 127-116. Clippers advance. Jalen Green had 30 on us. Jalen Green scoring 30 in a playoff game might be the most unrealistic shit ever. James Harden 25, 4 and 11. DeAndre Hunter with 25 for us on 10 of 13 shooting 4 of 6 from 3. Rest of the team playing well. Our boy Berger has developed to a 78, and he's been playing really well actually for us. Had a decent season, but he's playing good in the playoffs. 8 and 4 a game off the bench. That's really all we need from him. He's only getting like 10 to 15 minutes a game. Naz Reid got 15 minutes last game. Not the best game from him. And speaking of Naz Reid, we got Naz Reid's former team in the Western Conference Finals. I'm gonna see if we can get Naz some more minutes. I don't know why he's only playing. Okay, he just had a bad game. They didn't play him because he's scheduled for like 22 minutes a game. I want to get Naz in there more though. All right, 2-2 series between the Clippers and the T-Wolves. Let's hop in. This is a huge game right here. Hold on. Tell me to adjust the rotation. All right, let's hop in now. This game is in LA, so I mean, it's kind of a must-win for the Clippers because we do not want to have to go play an elimination game in Minnesota. And we're doing just what we need to do. We handle business 141-118. Look at Harden, man. Harden's been locked in 29-1-9 for James, 27-9-4 for Kawhi, 17-4 for DeAndre, 17-12 for Zoo, 12 points for Terrence Shannon off the bench. Naz Reid, 10 points in 24 minutes. Jordan Berger, 10 points, 10 minutes. And Lonzo Ball, 6-2, 4, and 3 steals. Cam Reddish played 27 minutes? He was just taken out of the rotation. What happened? How did that happen? Cam Reddish is scheduled for 0 minutes a game. He just played 27 minutes. All right, I don't know. Ty Lue knows best, I guess. I got no clue what just happened. We got the dub, so I'm not even complaining. Game 6, though. Let's get this W right here. Do not want to have to go to a Game 7 with Ant. I feel like a player like Ant will thrive in a Game 7 and maybe beat the shit out of us. And it's looking like we're going to have to go to a Game 7. We lose in Minnesota. Chris Palmer tweets that Julius Randle dropped 35 on us. We're letting Julius Randle drop 35 on us. 35 from him, 32 for Ant, and 22 from Dillingham, and 20 from Jalen Clark. Kawhi had 27, James 22 and 11. Kobe Brown's been playing well. He had 17. I just see the Hawks in the finals. The Atlanta Hawks are in the finals. Who was on the Hawks? Jalen Johnson's up to an 89 overall. Put a 33 in the elim game against the Pacers, or in Game 6. They got Trae Young. They got Kobe Bufkin, who's an 83. They still got Risha Sherdude. They got Dyson Daniels. They got a guy named Rasheer Fleming. They got Okuong still, 7 points a game. They got Terrence Mann, Gary Trent Jr. I mean, I guess. I feel like this is an easy dub if we just get by Minnesota right here. I think whoever wins this series wins the finals. All right, you guys see Game 7. We are loaded in. We're down 4 points. Minnesota has the ball. Ant driving on Shannon. Shannon gets the stop. Shannon, Ant's former teammate. Throwing to Kawhi. Kawhi on Julius Randle with the hook shot. Misses. And we're still down 4:30 left. Rob trying to score on Hunter. Hunter, though, gets to stop. Pushes him out of bounds. This is a huge possession right here. I kind of want to see Naz Reid in this game, but Kawhi's cooking Julius Randle. Gets to the bucket, and Rudy fouls him. Kawhi to make it a 2-point game. One stop. We need one stop. Come on, DeAndre Hunter. This is why we picked you up over Norman Powell. We need defense. Not saying that Powell isn't a good defender, but Hunter could be an elite defender. Dillingham fading on James Harden. He misses the shot. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was in. That looked good. Kawhi on Randle. Kawhi post spin, fade away. That's his type of shots. You know Kawhi's not missing that. That's his shot. Tie game, 119-119. Ant with the ball on Hunter. Ant pulling up in Hunter's face, and he hits the 3. All right, Kawhi, go get another bucket. You've been killing Julius Randle all game. Go get another bucket. Blow by on Jaden McDaniels. He had kind of a kick corner and goes up contested. He had Hunter or Shannon that could have got an open look at 3, I feel like, and he just went up with it. But it's all right. We just need to stop. Hunter on Edwards. Ant trying to fry Hunter. Ant getting to the bucket. Misses the lay. Rudy gets the board, though. Out to McDaniels. Just one stop. Come on, just one stop. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. Dillingham to Rudy. Kawhi on Rudy. Rudy finishes. There's no way. We just let a sorry-ass player like Rudy Gobert game us. All right, Wemby, another MVP. We get it, bro. You're good at basketball. Blazers had the best record in the NBA. Yeah, it's 2028. That's how we know it's time to wrap it up. The Blazers just had the best record in the Western Conference. Clips, though, finished with the 2 seed. James Harden, though, over last offseason tried to retire. So we can't keep him in the league any longer than one more season after he tries to retire. So this is it. This is the last run. The team has not changed much. We did lose Lonzo Ball, which is tough. We got Denver in the first round. This is our revenge tour right here on Denver for the 2025 postseason. You see we got Imani Bates in the starting lineup now. We do still have Naz Reid off the bench. Kawhi is playing up to a 98 overall. I boosted his potential up because it was down to like a 93, and I boosted it to like a 96 or 97, I thought it was. And then with the regression sliders, I don't know. I might have made Kawhi a little too overpowered, but honestly, to me, when Kawhi's healthy, he's a top 3 player in the NBA. So I really don't even think that's crazy. He's only like 36 right now too. But this is basically the same Nuggets team that knocked out, or this is the exact same starting lineup that knocked out the Clippers back in 2025. So this is personal right here. We got to get our revenge. For me and the Clippers fans watching this video, this is personal right here. We got to see this. Okay, we beat them 4-1, and now we got OKC in the second round. SGA, Case and Wallace, J-Dubs up to a 94, Chet 95. This is gonna be a tough series. This is gonna be the team that we're gonna have to get past. We're up 3-0 somehow on them. 4-0. I have no clue how we just beat them that easily. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. Harden 31 and 10, Kawhi 29, and Naz Reid 20. This is Harden's retirement tour, so maybe the guys are just locked in. The Nets are the 1 seed, the Bucks are the 2 seed, Portland is the 1 seed, and Clippers are the 2 seed. Who is on the Brooklyn Nets? Jeremiah Fears, Dylan Harper, Cam Cam Thomas, John Collins, and Nicholas Claxton. I don't really see how that's a 1 seed, but they are playing Giannis and Dame. Giannis ended up staying in Milwaukee, but we got to worry about Portland with the best record in the NBA. They got Scoot, VJ, Edgecombe, AJ Dabastana, Denny Ajavia, and DeAndre Ayton. So that's a really good all-around team. I mean, no one lower than an 86 overall in their starting lineup, but we got James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. So honestly, I'm not too worried about a bunch of young players, and we're up 3-0, 3-1, and 4-1. And just to show you guys, I did not edit this simulator difficulty because we're just running through the playoffs pretty easily right now. It is 50 simulator difficulty, no edits. They're just locked in. I don't know what to tell you guys. Harden, West Finals MVP, Dylan Harper, East Finals MVP, 38-year-old James Harden, and 36-year-old Kawhi Leonard win an NBA championship. 2-0, 3-0. The Clippers have won an NBA championship.
We did it!
And this is the image we should have seen this year in real life. Adam Silver's bald ass handing James Harden the ring on that final stage. But yeah, that's really it. We won a championship. We built a really good team, but I really didn't think we were going to get a championship. Yeah, Nas Reed.